Hey everybody, Masaki here, and welcome back to another episode of A Link to the Past Randomizer with Dark Link. As you recall in the last one, we took out the Desert Palace and I think it was the Palace of Darkness, if I remember. It's been a while. And the only reason there's anything different right now is because I had some issues with a couple of videos I had recorded after that. So as you can see, we have the blue cane, or the cane of Burna right now. And I will say where that is for those who might be playing the seed with us. The cane of Burna was found in the Misery Mire shed, which is the building on the left in the Dark World next to the dungeon, in one of those two chests. So basically, because we don't know where Bamos is, and we have seen where the Fire Rod is, we have to get the cape, which is in Misery Mire, and then get the Fire Rod with it. And that'll basically let us finish Skullwood and head into the Ice Palace to finish those dungeons and collect any items that are in them, and essentially put us in go mode, because we can actually take out Misery Mire more or less right now, and the Swamp Palace, which the Swamp Palace is what we're going to do right now. Let's talk to the beautiful Zelda here, heal up, and then we're going to head out to finish the Swamp Palace, and then we will start working towards the cape and the Fire Rod, which will mean heading into Misery Mire, and then eventually going up to Bumper Cave for the Fire Rod. Alright, so annoyingly we will have to do this because you can't go from the light world to the dark with the mirror. Head up to the portal up here, then back down, so we set on the mirror for the hammer for the moment. And lift this rock as always. Take the portal over. Now to stay in the hammer for just a second, hit this peg over here. Then we'll be able to put it on the mirror and leave it there until we get back down. Alright, that's fine with me if it... I was saying, that's fine with me if it switches screens for a second, doesn't really bother too much what we're doing. Alright, so now I'm on a mirror here because we have to drain the lake in the light world. Alright, pushing a couple blocks, this coming back here and pulling the right lever. Oop, wrong button there. There we go. And from what I have seen, unfortunately, we will not be getting a magic shield for quite some time, and in my opinion at least, it is very handy and helpful to have that in Misery Mire, so the little bit of Misery Mire we'll be doing for the cape is going to be a bit of a challenge. At least to keep our health up too much. Oh, you freaking bugs. No, go away. You already took a heart. You're not getting more. Screw you, Bubble. Okay, so since this dungeon is completely done except for... Ow, bug off. Except for the boss, essentially. We're just going to be heading over, since the hookshot was needed to get to that one room that we couldn't reach, which takes you to the end. In this section right here. However, right here, we will need this key. Ugh. Stuff hitting me, taking out more health. Just hook shut to these skulls. Use the key on the door, and we are go for the rest of the dungeon. The statue is actually a little bit off point to hit that button immediately, so you do need to push it to the wall a little bit. And you want to come through this door to progress a little further here, so that we can hit the switch and drain the room below, which is where we're going to need to go. And what we can can do here is instead of going back up, that other door that we saw on the right will essentially lead us into this room down here, where we have a couple of chests. And it's just the compass and 10 arrows, not too worth it, but a couple of hearts under the skull do make up for that. Oh good, we can just burst those. They're a pain in the ass to avoid without the magic shield because they... Get off, you dumb bugs. Ugh. Alright, this block you could essentially push anywhere for a hidden chest here. Or push it in any direction, I should say. Which was 300 rupees, so not necessarily worth it, but we have to continue through that room to advance anyway. Alright, so we'll take out the hookshot. Now, I do remember where the big key is, but we only need one regular key that's right there in order to get into the boss room up ahead here. Avoid those guys because they are a pain and I don't think you can actually kill them. No. You want to keep this on the hookshot because this boss is the vanilla boss. Oh no, you're not going to run into me this time like you did a moment ago. Come on, grab his last cloud. Now we're going to charge up. Wait for him to drop down. Ah, we missed it, but 2 shots with a level 3 magic or 2 spin attacks with level 3 magic sword. Kill him that quickly. And we got another crystal, which is our 4th crystal marked down there. Sorry, I forgot to remove that. And redoing this with sound. But Turtle Rock is the crystal that we got there. So there is... So there's 3 dungeons done in the Dark World. All 3 dungeons are done in the Light World at this point, too. At this point, as I've said, we're going to be heading into Misery Mire to get the cape, at least, so that we can get through Bumper Cave and get the Fire Rod, which will let us finish off Skull Woods, and to get into... and also let us get into the Ice Palace to do those 2, and we might need... well, no, I don't think we need anything unless this boss is down here. But I kind of have a feeling, since we've not really needed to, I'm just going to switch over so I can use the flute to get around here. And just start from 8 going backwards to get to the destination we want to fly to quicker. Alright, now let's take it off of that so that we don't have to worry about it right now. Let's take out that bird, because those things are annoying. So, the Cave of Burna was in this Misery Mire shed right here that I was referring to. Just to give a visualization to those who might have been confused or wondering. So we're going to take our Quake medallion here and use it to open up Misery Mire. Oh my god, what's happening? The earth is shaking. It wants to engulf me. Sorry about that. Just a little humor. Alright, so in my opinion, this is the true definition of misery and going into Misery Mire without a magic shield to an extent, because we have Wizrobes, Beamos, and fireball launchers that will shoot when you attack. And none of those things can be blocked without the magic shield. So you're kind of at the mercy of the Beamos here, while avoiding the mages and taking everything out. Alright, since it's actually been quite a while, might take me a moment to remember which ways to go in here. But I do remember right there you kind of needed, you did more or less need the Pegasus boots to run through that room. But we are mainly here for one item, and that is what we are going to attempt to get. Once we get that item, we are leaving for the time being. Alright, I am not dealing with that, and that needs the big key anyway. Ouch. You are in... Ouch. Darn it. Stop that. Ugh. These things are also very annoying without a magic shield. I don't think you can blow up either of those walls if I remember. Alright, so let's make our way through some more stuff. We don't have any keys right now to advance like that. But, like I said, our goal right now is more or less to get a specific item, not to really beat the dungeon at the moment. Sorry for going in a circle there. I'm just trying to find a switch to put down the blocks there. It's okay, I did not mind taking that hit. Was kind of expecting it. Might have to stop at a certain point just because I feel I need to go to the bathroom again. So that room that we just went into briefly, then walked back out here where we went into before, is where I was referring to needing the Pegasus boots really, because that floor starts disappearing long before you reach it, so you kind of have to rush through it. I was sure there was a switch in this room. Not the regular switch that's usually under things. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to go through with these rooms and probably go up this way. I will take the couple of hits and just power through the invincibility frames. And we need another key. Alright, so... Oh yes, health is much appreciated right now. That is one of those fireball things that will shoot fireballs in 4 directions when you swing out of the openings that you see, so with the magic shield you want to very much avoid that. Or avoid attacking anything in those 3 directions. Alright. Oof, my memory's a bit rusty for this dungeon at least right now. I will be right back. I will most likely cut this out. Alright, sorry about that. Trying to think about... This is where I possibly need to go? I don't think I recognize seeing it. Yeah, this must be. Certainly don't recognize it at the moment. Oh geez, those freaking torches are shooting fireballs too. Alright, there's our item. That's another item that I think is going to be pretty important to grab later on. For the moment, let's take the mirror and get out. And then we're going to mirror back to the light world to take our little birdie friend and move around a little bit quicker here. This is actually the closest we can get to the sanctuary, so it's all fine. We'll just head up Zelda again for another heal when we get there. And then go grab our fire rod. which of course is actually in the Dark World. Alright, so here is the church, or temple, whatever they refer to it as, where we will get healed. Then we'll head back out and make... I think we actually have to use the portal to the Dark World that's actually in the Lost Woods, so it'll be a bit of a trek back and forth to go back there, then come back over here for it. But if that must be the way it's done, then that must be the way it's done. Also, I will see about getting the boots, or well, not the boots, but whichever item might be randomized up above where the temple is in that cave that's in the Dark World. And thankfully this trip will be made a lot easier having the power glove to lift that heavy rock in both worlds to leave the area of the portal very easily. And there we go. Sorry about the clear there. Just to me, my voice sounded there for a moment a little bit off. Alright, so I have to deal with these pig-brained idiots here for a second. Feel free to laugh at that. That was an attempt at a joke on their sprite. Albeit, I will say if people didn't like it, it wasn't the best joke, or probably that good of a joke either. But I'm just kind of more focused on the task at hand. You need to go. SDU, alright, nice. We're going to need magic because the cape's going to use magic. And speaking of, let's mark that down. You can see our prize up there, the fire rod. Oop, sorry, just hit my earpiece trying to take care of a little itch. Don't know if you actually heard that because the headset's not attached to the mic in the sense where they would be connected in that manner. Ultimately, you can do this if you don't have the hookshot to get past there. So say you needed the item in Bumper Cave, but you didn't have the hookshot, but you'd have the cape to get past here. That's how you would get past that spot where you normally need to use the hookshot. And now we have the fire rod, which will let us get into the Ice Palace. This guy needs to die. And also get to the boss of Skull Woods, and these damn enemies all need to die at the moment because they're getting very obnoxious and have taken up way too much health. Before we head to Skull Woods though, like I said, I am going to check the item that is not there, although for like I think it's 35 rupees you can have that guy heal you. Up in this cave here, there is an item. There we go, so... Well, the cave's actually in the light world, but you have to climb up here in the dark world and use the mirror to get to it. And there we go. Giving us a lot of bombs because, as you can see, we have a bombable wall that we have to smash right here. That was not worth it. Just another 10 arrows. Have we gotten an upgrade to either of those things? Probably wasn't exactly what I should have done to get there quicker, but you can always use it again to get back to the light world here to travel there quicker. Alright, so we're going to travel here. And we we're going to tackle whichever boss got randomized into, or into Skullwoods, I mean. Oh no, that's not the way I want to go. We want to go up here to hit this portal to get there as effortlessly and quickly as we can. I will be ending this video after we finish this boss, since we will have taken out 2 of the temples in the Dark World at this point, and also have beaten, or not beaten, but... Alright, you need to go. As I was saying, after this, not just because we're at 20 minutes, because we will have covered a decent bit of progress, taken out 2 temples, and gotten some more items that were needed to finish. So basically, we're not going to really bother because we've gotten everything else in this dungeon already. And we are just going to beeline it, piece of crap, straight for the end here. And as anyone who has played this knows, you cannot even use the Bamos medallion to light this on fire, or the lamp. It has to be the fire rod, which is in of itself very annoying. Alright, so that is our last chest. We have to wind our way up and through and around this bridge underneath it to get to it, though, to get to that door up there. Ow. Please stop hitting me. Alright. There we go. I was wondering why that was taking a little bit longer than I thought it should have. Now, the easy way to do this is just to climb up here, run across here. Alright, bandage boy. You want to play rough? I'll just throw that at you. It's kind of fun watching them try to chase me back and forth there. Alright, that was just a key, but I think it might have been needed to get there, and ow. So yeah, let's run up that bridge, run across there. That's right, we did come through that way. And then... Alright, here we go. Minus those 2 mindless bugs there. I made it. Okay, so yeah, that key was needed to get in here. Now comes the fun part, since you have a freaking hand going after you in here. Bad hand. Okay, I think I need to hit that. And I know you kind of avoid having to swap it back and forth so much, but oof, I almost got grabbed there. Having a huge annoyance on my part. Triumphantly to some people, because it's great to be able to take the hand out quickly, you can just smash it. Blast it with the fire rod, and it'll take the hand out immediately. The level 3 sword will do that too. Alright. I just want to take everything out to get out of the way. Did we push something here? I don't think we did. There we go. Ah, you little bugger. Okay, so... Darn, we need a key. Good, you had it. Might need to heal before jumping down here. You know what? I am going to. Just for the sake of having it. I remember what this boss is, and yeah. With the regular arrows and that was a weird occurrence there. Ah, shit, what am I gonna do? Haha. Very odd strategy, because I think I had the silver arrows at the end of the last recording before this, but I cannot remember where they are. I think I just came across them by chance. I probably even had them before I got the bow. And because we didn't have any arrow upgrades, we ended up running out and having to use the sword, which thankfully did work. Alright, so use the save and quit technique. Go back to our sanctuary. And that is where I will call. Oh wow, we still ended up being about a half an hour. Weird. Well, that's probably because I had to use regular arrows and ran out. But this, as I said, is where we shall call this video. And then the next one, I'll probably look into where those silver arrows are. And we'll continue to catch back up to the other file. And then start playing from that one again, which there isn't really any difference. Same name, same everything, just this one was catch up. So I will see you all then when we continue our Link to the Past randomizer, everybody. Until that time comes, goodbye and have a good day.